Hey everyone! Welcome to another episode of Split Screen here on We the Nerdy's YouTube channel. I am Andrew, and today we also have
Silas, hi!
And
Big hi!
And what are we talking about today, boys?
Knack 2. Last time we were talking about Knack 1, but this time it's a little different, but Micah is playing with me. This time it's a 2-player Knack.
Oh, okay. So did you guys both like playing Knack?
Yeah.
So did you guys... Well, Silas, since you know more about Knack than Micah does, what was the story about? Do you remember?
Knack?
Well, Knack 2.
Yeah.
What was the story about?
Well, I don't really remember.
Oh, okay.
But it is fun.
Well, I'm glad you had fun. So, Micah, since this is like really the first time you've been on the show in the actual role, what do you think about the game?
It's really, really fun.
Okay. What color Knack were you playing as?
Blue.
Micah, Silas, what color Knack were you playing as?
Red. And the screen we're looking at is it is red. Red. Oh.
Now, so with the 2-player option, now you see that there are times where you had to work together, right?
Yeah.
And did you have to? Now that was the kind of the thing that's a little bit different from the first Knack, where like you actually had to do button presses, right? And you had to do it at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys get really good at that, or did you guys have some trouble with that?
We have trouble because sometimes my brother don't get it, and I'll have to do it myself sometimes.
Silas, now in all fairness,
Well, sometimes Micah has a hard time, and sometimes I might have to press myself because
sometimes you had just as many issues as Micah did.
Yeah.
So don't put it all on him.
Well, on Knack 1 I had the best issues as Micah, but this time Micah has issues just as me.
Right, and I know you guys had a little bit of difficulty with that. I think it was the hardest part. Now I did see that there was a little bit more of an upgrade option as well with this game. Now, did you guys like giving Knack new abilities?
Yeah.
So what would you say is your favorite attack that Knack got as he went along in the game?
The most hardest move of all.
And what was that?
The super punch and the ball. That little destruction ball.
Oh, okay. So for people that might not realize what they're saying, it's kind of like almost like a Hadoken, like a multiple fist into a Hadoken for you Street Fighter fans.
If you see the screen, there's a little blue ball that's actually coming out of their hands, but they're saving your abilities. Even when you reach the top score, you can redo everything just like what I did in Knack 1. But that was a pretty long time.
Now, would you say this game definitely seemed like it was a bit longer this time around? Did you think that the game was longer this time, or do you think that Knack 1 was longer?
Both of them are the same size. It's the same. They're the same.
Okay. Well, all right. So, Micah, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
Nothing.
What do you want to say?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
You being super shy again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's okay.
My brother's really shy, so sometimes I did that.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Well, sometimes my brother's really shy. This is Micah's second time really being shy, right, Micah?
Well, being on split screen, you mean?
Yeah, Micah's second time. And he's kind of shy. So some of you people, maybe you'll be shy when you're starting your movies. Maybe you'll be shy sometimes too.
Maybe you can be, Micah, but you know.
You're all shy sometimes too.
That's very true. We are all shy sometimes.
Yeah. Or even scared sometimes. Or sad. Or happy.
That's
anything.
true.
Those are feelings.
That's very true. All right.
That's a triple
So
dip.
let's go ahead and start wrapping this up. So now, boys, I'm gonna each ask you what for the score of the game. What would you give it? Now, 1 is not yet. I saw you were going. I saw you were doing. So 1 is very bad, and 10 is awesome. So I'm gonna start with Micah. Micah, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this game?
10.
10 out of 10. Okay. Now, Silas, what about your score?
1,000 tens.
1,000 tens.
Yes.
Okay. So you really like this game. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
That's awesome. I'm glad you guys both liked it. Now, kind of coming from my perspective, the game definitely is longer. There is a game clock in this one now that actually showed I think we beat it in about 15 and a half hours, maybe even 16 hours. So definitely it's almost twice the length of the original game. Definitely a better combat environment than the original one was. Definitely upgrades and just a lot better gameplay overall. And I think the weirdest thing for me is just kind of watching them play a little bit too, because I really play a little bit myself, and it is more fun to actually play the game. But the weirdest thing is these random time hops they have, where there's really no like character, not progression, but you just don't see a relative change in time. In one instance, Lucas is on a bit of a spoiler, but he's on an island for 3 months, but there is no change. He's wearing the same clothes he did from day one. It doesn't look any different. So it's very odd that they would put that, like the 3 months later kind of stuff in randomly like that. But from my aspect, my score, I'm going to give it about a 7.5 out of 10. There definitely is an improvement here, and I definitely hope that we do get to see a third one. I do think that they've kind of found their footing with this game more than they did with Knack 1. And the game's also really good to look at. So this is, especially if you have like a PS4 Pro or something like that, it's definitely going to be more of a visual treat for you guys as well. I think it's going to wrap it up. Silas, Micah, do you have anything else you want to say real quick?
Knack is really fun.
It is?
Knack it is. Knack is 10.
10-10? Are we going to go back and play it after we get done recording?
Yes.
Okay. So that tells you right there. So if you have little kids that are interested in a character-driven thing like this, my boys already said they love it. They want to play it again. So it should be telling you. So now, Silas, what split screen episode do you want to record next? We have Ninjago, the Disney Afternoon Collection with Chip and Dale and all that.
I know. Well, the Chip and Dale collection.
You want to do that one?
Then we'll do. Remember DuckTales?
DuckTales, yeah. We did DuckTales.
Yeah, we're doing that one after Chip and Dale one.
Okay.
DuckTales next.
Okay.
I really missed that game.
Oh, we'll get it back. But all right, so I think that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this episode of Split Screen. Thank you again for watching and listening, and be sure to keep it here for more awesome content on We the Nerdy. Take care.